can interpret such a DFTT as the collection of the most characteristic, from a certain point of view, elements of the set. It has also a different connotation that is based on the eliminative power of its elements. We can think of the information that is carried by a particular sample of the language in a negative way, as showing which at the hypotheses are inconsistent.
Exactly what? Exactly what?
All those symbols.
All those symbols.
Yeah.
The symbols aren't clear.
Like
but you got some. You know your limit now?
I guess.
Can you say?
I just say.
Good.
Good afternoon. I would like to make a movie out of this book. Maybe you can help me. You can maybe suggest me someone I can talk to.
Oh yeah. No, it's not possible. You can know.
Yeah,
No.
it's a great story. It's
Well, I don't. Yeah, you can write a note and stick it there, maybe. But
there. Yeah, on the on the board. But
yeah, there. Go. Yeah, there.
Okay.
There.
I see. This is an amazing story. It's a great book. Fantastic novel.
Oh. Is it your book?
No. This is Nina's book. This is not my name.
Wow. Look, you have to talk with that lady.
Yes, I am. Great. We have a script.
Yes.
We have a script. Can you tell us if an actor can easily read this script?
Yes, if he knows what the character is about,
What?
he can.
Oh, what character?
What
is it?
character is
The
about.
character is a mathematician.
Yes, I see.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you think it's a good script? Someone could make a movie out of it.
Yes, of course. You can make a movie out of everything.
Out of everything.
Yeah, if you believe in it. Yeah, I think so.
That's great.
Is that right?
Can we sign a contract now?
Well, you have a script. I'm a scriptwriter. You don't need me.
We are in competition.
You don't need me.
Okay, so thanks. Have a good day. Meneer, heb je deze boek gezien? Nee? Heb je deze boek gezien? Het is een jonge schrijver.
Thank you.
Jürgen, thank you for giving us the opportunity to discuss with you today. So we are here to talk about your decision to make an adaptation of an unusual book, actually. So can you tell us a bit about this book you decided to adapt?
Well, actually, it's quite funny you ask, because it's really good. It got different plays in it, and well, they always stay actual, like economics of nowadays. It all stands in this book, actually. She's really clever.
I like it. It's a very good idea. It sounds good. Games I like very much.
Games.
I like playing games.
Are you sure this is big?
Yeah, with gene, the index. The gene, the index is very important. Otherwise it would be just a simple V. And yeah, here we are in the book now. We couldn't read the whole...
Where?
The muddy scientists. That's where we are now. And like the pyramids are great. Pyramids with polar. It's polar. Pyramids. They're very good tables. I like tables very much. Not so much text, but pyramids is good. Yeah, it's no problem. Pyramids are good.
Marco, thanks for being with us in Amsterdam today. So you're visiting on the occasion of your idea of actually making this new ballet of this book. So I was extremely surprised by this decision, because so far you were working in a more classical setting. So how did you get this idea to actually start from this book?
Well, first of all, I want to say that this is a solo I'm working on, because I've been working with people for like 2 years, and
when I read this book for the first time, I realized that I really wanted to work on a solo, so to work on myself, to be both the dancer and the choreographer of this solo. It is Nina Gierasimczuk, and I only was interested by the title of this book, this Knowing One's Limits.
I see.
And so, since I was thinking that one of my limits as a choreographer was like kind of finding very difficult to work with people, the relation between my desires of working alone and this kind of because the author in this book like describes the limits of working together, made a connection between what the author says and what was my desire in that moment.
I heard also that you had the occasion to meet the author herself, so
yeah.
Did you mention this possibility, or is it still... No, you didn't really talk about her, about your project so far? Or...
Well, I wrote her an email, like we began having like this kind of, how do you say, email exchanging, no? About opinions of this topic that is limits.
What's your name?
Okay. My name is Louise.
Luis.
How do you do?
Nice to meet you. Roberto.
Ciao.
So we're here to talk about this book.
Okay.
You recently read it?
No, I haven't read it.
You
Oh, yes,
haven't read it yet. The title is Knowing One's Limits. What do you know your limits?
Well, first of all, with relation to the information in this book, of course I'm very limited because I haven't yet read it.
Of course.
So that's an example of a limit.
That's an example of a limit. What would you tell us about the relation between the title and the picture?
Oh, then I would say it must have some political kind of theme.
Some political theme.
Yes, and also it probably is a warning to people who live in today's society.
Oh.
Because we're so limited.
We're so limited. By someone else or by...
This is what I'm trying to discover. I'm actually tortured by this subject. I can't understand.
If we are limited by ourselves or by someone else?
Of course we're limited by ourselves and by our conditioning. This we understand, but we ought to have the freedom to work on this conditioning in any way we want, as long as we don't harm others. But in the present society, you really do, I feel as a poet, I really feel that freedom of speech and freedom of assembly are being imposed upon us.
Are being imposed?
Yes, and I'm trying to understand why.
Why freedom of assembly
okay,
being imposed?
logically you can understand
Yeah, this is logical.
that they're being imposed so that the ruling powers can accomplish what they want. But why is it so subtle? Why is it so difficult to get to the real essence of who the real ruling power is?
Who the ruling power is?
I myself, I feel so limited in this respect. And no matter what side I'm reading from, I still don't have a clear picture.
Of this, maybe the content of this book might help us.
So could you tell me what is the perspective of this book?
The perspective is quite mathematical. Making a model out of what can we learn and how do we learn. So it's a mathematical study of learning.
But isn't mathematics also a function of the mind? At least mathematics as we know it today.
You are asking me a tough question.
Yes,
So
I have also
mathematics is a function of mind.
Well, that is to say, isn't mathematics...
There are various views, but one view is that mathematics is the way we understand things, the way we model things.
Well, from what I understand, like in the time of Pythagoras and Pythagorean mathematics, there was the sacred science also in music that applies to all phenomena. So I studied this in music.
Beyond limits.
Yeah, but still, you know, I wonder if through any... So in that sacred system, yeah, I guess we should be able to get to absolute reality.
To absolute reality. Yeah. Mathematics is absolute reality. Mathematics is absolute truth. We are logicians. We think that we are the only people in the world that can talk about truth. Because truth is relative, and we have this secret. The secret key is that truth is relative. It's never absolute. And there is no human way of characterizing absolute truth.
Getting back to mathematics, to me it seems very difficult to go beyond the mind. So you're saying that...
You think that our limit is our own mind.
we cannot go beyond our own.
Well, no, I think we can through artistic inspiration.
Yeah, with inspiration.
And love.
Louis, thank you very much. Can you suggest this book to our
Well, I would like to say that from what I have understood of Pythagoras, mathematics certainly can be a way to absolute understanding, and I'm very glad that young people today are working on this subject from still another angle, that of modern mathematics.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Kan je zeggen de titel in het Nederlands?
No one wants limits.
Wat is dat in het Nederlands? Kennen?
Iemands grenzen kennen?
Again?
Again? Oh, iemands grenzen kennen? Iemands grenzen kennen?
Thanks a lot. Hè? If you